This is 30 days on the carnivore diet, and I'm never going back. But let's see how this is. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. Hey guys, it's Dustin. I just wanted to give a 30-day update on my carnivore journey. It's been life-changing to say the least. I started back I'll start with how I even got here. I was having some acid reflux issues. Sore throats were happening more frequently, and I started to realize that this was just abnormal. I was getting too many abnormal sore throats, or an abnormal amount of sore throats, and I was thinking, do I need to get my tonsils removed or something? And I kind of did a lot of research, and I ended up coming around to a Dr. Berry video, Dr. Ken Berry, and he started talking about potentially doing a carnivore diet to help with GERD or acid reflux, because I realized that was what was causing my throat pain and sore throats, and also feeling like a globus sensation, a lump in the back of my throat. So basically I decided to just give this a try, and I didn't do super strict for a few weeks, so I don't really count those. I was kind of doing I was doing fruit, honey, still having a little bit of sugar, and having some cheat days in between, going through the holidays and Christmas and everything. But then I kind of shifted and started doing more strict carnivore, doing beef, butter, bacon, eggs, a little bit of dairy. And I started to see a shift that I didn't even expect. I started to see brain fog lift that I didn't even know was there. And that's been one of the most amazing things. I say brain fog, but it's really just like coming into a place of true mental clarity. There's been things that I've dealt with in my mind, and challenges that I've dealt with in my mind for so long that I didn't even know could be gone. For instance, comparison with we make music, me and my wife make music, and it's been so easy to compare with other artists and their big journeys, and what they're doing, where they're at, and the thought of that never happening was like really debilitating, and I didn't even realize it, and I'm a believer, I'm a believer in Jesus, I'm a believer in the Lord, and I've always believed that He is all that I need to sustain me and satisfy me and give me fulfillment. And He's the only thing that will give me fulfillment is my relationship with the Lord. But it's like I couldn't step into the fullness of that. I couldn't step into the fullness of it because I had blockades in my mind. And once my mind began to heal, I started to realize that was gone. I started to realize that those comparisons were just, one day I was like, wow, I don't even care anymore. I just feel too good. I feel too good to compare my journey and where our success is or anything like that. And that burden that I've carried for years was just lifted, and it's been lifted, and it's lifted ever since. And even this morning, there was like a test to it. It kind of was put up to the test, and I just was like, man, I don't feel any comparison. I feel so good. So that's been one of the biggest breakthroughs for me, but just the mental clarity, and the, energy levels all day, sustained energy has just been really crazy. I used to drink coffee multiple times a day. Now I just have a little mushroom coffee in the morning with, which, some would say that's not strict carnivore, and I get that, but, it's something that works for me. But a little mushroom coffee, heavy whipping cream, butter, and a little cacao powder just for some flavor. There's a bee around me. And yeah, it's just a good little morning drink to give me, start the day, kind of a routine. But really, I can wake up, my sleep is maximized. It's not even the hours that I sleep anymore, it's the quality that I sleep. I can go to bed at 11 and wake up at 5:30 and feel energized right when I wake up. Like, it's like I pop up and I don't need that first cup of coffee. I just I just get it because it's a routine, but I'm already ready to go, and I didn't have any coffee for a few weeks there, And so, yeah, that's been crazy. Starting to go to the gym, so I'm going to start testing out, sustainability there. But I believe that it's going to work out, because I know there's a lot of people who train on carnivore, and so I'll just kind of listen to my body and go from there. I would say my mood is really one of the biggest things that's changed. It's just great. Like, it's just constant good mood, like thankful, grateful, blessed, like just thankful that life is a gift that I have, and oxygen that God has given us. And it's just like so wonderful to be able to actually just be and rest, and still be productive, still be active, still be moving in the things that I'm created to move in, but not doing it from a place of like performance, or that it has to be this or that, like it has to be a certain way. I can just actually be and rest. And I didn't realize that it was tied to my nutrition. I didn't realize that there was something I could do by just changing my diet that could actually heal me. I didn't even know that I needed it, to be honest. I really just was doing it to try it out for my throat. And next thing I know, I got all these benefits. And I also have psoriasis on my elbows, and so I've heard sometimes certain things like that can get a lot of times they get healed. I know Jordan Peterson, his psoriasis got healed, and so I'm waiting for that on my elbows. Maybe after 60-90 days, I believe it could be gone, and I'll give an update. But yeah, I'm noticing more muscle being put on, and I don't have a lot of weight to lose, so I have lost some weight. But I also noticed that once I burned like a lot of my body fat, which I really didn't have much to burn, that I started being able to eat a lot more. And I can eat like 1.5 pounds of ground beef in one setting, and so just being able to actually kind of experiment and find those things out, it's just been really cool. Another point I wanted to address is budget. So I'm noticing that people, you would think that, you're eating a lot of meat, it's going to be more expensive. Well, really, it's actually arguably cheaper. I've been looking at our bills, and it's actually we're actually spending less than we were in the past months, because we're not eating out as much. If at all. When we do, we get like burger patties somewhere, so it's nothing crazy. Or we did like a birthday dinner, or at like a Brazilian steakhouse. Yeah, that was a little more, but that's not on the regular. And so we're cooking in a lot. We're not eating out. We're not eating junk food. We're not getting a bunch of snacks. And so, yes, some Costco trips are a little bit more expensive at times, but then they last us for a while, and so that's been really, really cool to see. But yeah, I'm also really excited to see how this is going to affect my wife, because she's dealt with some mental health, a mental health journey since, for a while, and since July, for the past 6 to 8 months. And so we're already seeing progress there. We're already seeing her be able to get off of like half of her medication. One of them she's completely off, and she's pregnant as well. So there's probably stuff that the pregnancy is affecting, and she's but yeah, getting full nutrients that she needs, and issues with preeclampsia that she had before, where she delivered the baby at 27 weeks. My first daughter delivered her at 27 weeks, but now Dakota, who's in her belly now, my daughter to come, she is already bigger than Mariah was, and Ellie just passed, or she'll be 28 weeks in a few days. And so we're already making progress. Blood sugar levels, all these things are really being affected in a great way. And I'm just really excited to see her journey, her mental journey, and to see a journey of root cause healing. And also she has an autoimmune disease, Crohn's disease, and so already seeing a little progress there, and just believing that, as the months go on, that there's just going to be even more. And so, yeah, we're just really, really excited, and it's just been a very, very sweet time. And I can't be more thankful. Can't be more thankful that the Lord showed me this path. And I'm not here to try to convince anybody that it is the the diet for you, but I do know that it works for so many people, and I'm thriving on it. And so all I can do is share. And and if you're a believer, and if you're not a believer, I'm here to, share that, first off, Jesus loves you extremely, so much. He loves you so much. And he paid it all for you. He took all of it on the cross. And he was the perfect sacrifice so that you could come into a relationship with God. And he was God. He came as God. He came as a man, God as a man in the flesh, and died so that we could have a way to the Father, And so if you've never actually heard that message, I just want to say that because, that's the greatest gift that we could have, better than any diet, any sort of mental clarity. We can have all the riches or all the best health on this earth, but if we don't have eternal riches, if we don't have eternal truth, if we don't have that knowledge and that revelation of who the Lord is, and choosing to just come and actually accept the gift, then really it's all just a vapor and it will all pass away. And so I just want to share that, and people who are walking with the Lord and who are really wanting to grow deeper with Him, and wanting to enhance their prayer life, and wanting to enhance to create weapons that war against the devil and everything that he tries to do in the schemes. Taking care of your temple is one of the most important things that we can do. And we think of defiling the temple in other ways, whether that's like sexual immorality or putting drugs in our body or, too much alcohol and stuff like that. Like, we think all those things, that we know that those things tie to spiritual things. We know that those things tie and bear bad spiritual fruit, but we don't think about food. We don't think about the simple things like that the nutrition of our body, and how much it affects us. And so, what I've noticed is, there were so many battles that I thought were just purely spiritual, and I had to fight them all spiritually, and I was praying against them, and I was constantly just trying to, find a way to combat it, or, in those ways. But really, now changing my diet has been the most effective way. The thoughts are silenced. My ability to just turn and take my thoughts captive unto the Lord is so quick and so rapid now. And so I'm just so thankful that He has delivered me. Jesus has delivered me. He delivered me when He did it on the cross, and He's delivering me through it now. And He's using diet and nutrition. And so I'm here to just share this testimony. And comment below if you're thinking about it, or if you have done the carnivore diet, or any thoughts. I'd love to hear from y'all. And I'm really wanting to do more YouTube videos. I've already posted a few just to be able to share. I'm just feeling a new creativity coming out in a new way to express myself after this diet change. And I want to start getting my wife in on the videos more, and just to be able to share and do life with y'all and build a community. So be sure to subscribe, comment, so we can just continue to make more videos. We're going to keep making videos either way. I'm going to keep making them, but I just want to see what God does, and see where we can just continue to share and offer whatever we have on this earth. So, all right. Love y'all. Peace.